Before all of the choices and offerings from so many Chinese car makers, there was the Geely Okavango. The Geely Okavango was the original 7-seater market disruptor in this segment, and it helped pave the way for Geely to be accepted as a mainstream car brand. But that was years ago. Now, I've been driving the Geely Okavango Elite for several days now, and in this video, I will share with you why this vehicle still belongs in your short list. Let's do this. The 7-seater MPV segment is one of the most traditional car segments in the Philippines, where Japanese brands have been the kings for many years. But scroll back to the year 2020 when Geely introduced the Okavango, and we saw an MPV that offered so many features and performance for such an affordable price. This fantastic value made the Okavango a favorite choice amongst value-oriented Filipinos. Fast forward to today, and Geely Motor Philippines has refreshed the Geely Okavango Elite, but has managed to retain the price at only 1,368,000 Philippine pesos. So with the ever-changing automotive landscape here in the Philippines, does the Geely Okavango Elite have what it takes to earn a spot in your garage? Let's find out. Here at Reagan's Rides, we do car reviews of SUVs, sports cars, trucks, and everything in between. So subscribe and hit the bell. I said it before and I'll say it again. Amongst the challenger brands from China, Geely cars have got to be the best driving vehicles in the segment. Now, the same can be said for the Geely Okavango Elite. You see, this has a very well-sorted drive, from the steering feel to the throttle pedal modulation and even the brake pedal feel. I mean, pare, if you are a family man or woman who loves to drive, you are going to appreciate this Geely Okavango Elite. You see, we have a 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder that is peppy and responsive with 190 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of maximum torque. But mga dudes, it's the 7-speed wet-type dual-clutch transmission that truly shines here. You see, the Okavango Elite has the same transmission as the Geely Coolray, which means that the shifts are smooth and refined without the usual jerkiness that you'd expect from a dual-clutch. Now, this, my friends, has got to be the smoothest shifting dual-clutch transmission amongst all of the cars that I've reviewed. We also get a bunch of drive modes here, from Eco, Comfort, and Sport, with Comfort driving being like the sport mode of other SUVs and crossovers. Now, just like before, the Okavango Elite also has a 48-volt hybrid system which operates upon startup, keeping the Okavango quiet, and it also gives it an added boost during acceleration. Now, of course, the hybrid system also means we don't waste fuel at stoplights or during traffic jams, provided, of course, that we have enough charge in the battery pack. But mga dude pare, the best part here is you can now drive the Okavango Elite every single day, especially if you live in Metro Manila or in Baguio. You see, the Okavango Elite is finally qualified for number coding exemption until the year 2030 because of its 48-volt hybrid system. We also get a green license plate here, so if you own an older Okavango with black plates and yeah, you drive around Manila, this is your cue to sell it and grab this new Okavango Elite. That way you can drive it every day without thinking about number coding, well, at least until the year 2030. Plus, you get the updated look of the Geely Okavango Elite. You see, the Geely Okavango has always looked good, but we can always improve on a good thing. Now we get the refreshed front fascia here with the cascading waterfall front grille taking center stage. Now naturally, we still get full LED headlight units, LED DRLs, plus these LED fog lights.
Now, the Geely Okavango looked really macho even from before, and we can say the same for this Geely Okavango Elite. In fact, this Geely Okavango Elite, yeah, mga dude pare, it looks more like a midsize SUV rather than an MPV. Now here at the side, well, not much has changed because as I said, well, the Okavango already looked good from the get-go. You see, we still have the same macho and beefy side profile here, from the roof rails up top to the power folding side mirrors here that come with LED turn signals, and we also have these 18-inch alloy wheels. Now behind those wheels, well, we get the same mechanicals as before. We've got disc brakes on all four corners, plus the suspension is a McPherson front suspension, plus multi-links at the back. Now the ground clearance still stands at a healthy 194 millimeters, again, the same as before. The Geely Okavango Elite's cabin gets a couple of updates for this refresh Elite model. See, we still have the same general layout as before, but we now get these new design for these leather seats. See, we have this quilted design for your PVC leather seats there, and we also have power adjustments for both the front seats. Now, we also have a leather wrap steering wheel here that comes with a tilt and telescoping function, as well as a pair of brand new, well, 12.3-inch LED panels here that show off your gauge cluster, as well as this, yes, floating 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system. Now we have a 360-degree view camera image there, plus we also have Bluetooth and QD-Link for your connectivity. The thing is, when I first took delivery of this Geely Okavango Elite, I got a bit pranked by this vehicle because mga dude pare, I was going to turn off the car and I was pressing on this button, which I thought was, I thought that this was the engine push start button, but apparently this is the button to power your infotainment system. The engine push start button can be found right here beside the steering wheel. Now we also have a row of physical AC controls here in the middle, which I really love. Plus, we also have a panoramic sunroof for that premium ambiance.
Now, as far as safety is concerned, the Geely Okavango Elite offers everything you need without really going overboard. As you're seeing on your screen, we have enough passive safety features here to keep you and your family safe. The fuel economy is also at par with other vehicles that have a 48-volt hybrid system. You know, I got around 8 to 9 kilometers per liter in light city drives and 18 kilometers per liter on the highway. Now, bumper-to-bumper traffic, well, of course, naturally brought my fuel economy down to around 6 kilometers per liter, mainly because the hybrid battery just didn't have enough charge after a few minutes. Now, as for the second row, let's go and check it out. One of the advantages of the Okavango Elite is the 3 separate seats that we get here in the second row. That means that you have a lot of personal space for your second row passengers, and you can even fold down the middle seat for that captain's chair experience. Now, the ride quality here in the second row is also smooth and comfortable, perfect for long drives. Now, as far as the amenities are concerned, we get a pair of rear AC vents here, the controls for your rear air, and we have a pair of USB Type-A charge ports.
Now, the Geely Okavango Elite may look like an SUV, but we get MPV levels of space here in the third row seats. That makes this vehicle such an ideal car for a family of 7. Dudes, that's 5 kids. Yeah, family of 7. Now anyway, even at 5'6", dudes, I'm 5'6", I still get a lot of knee room here and a good amount of headroom, such that this will be very, very comfortable even on long drives, even for a 5'6" dude like myself. Now, as for the amenities, we also get a pair of rear AC vents here on the sides, plus a pair of cup holders, so the rear passengers, the third row passengers, will be uber comfortable here at the third row seats. Now, the rear end design is a carryover from before. That means that we get these LED taillight units, we get the Geely lettering on the center garnish, plus we also have a power liftgate. Now, when you pop that open, you see that behind the third row seats, we still get 257 liters worth of cargo capacity, which is good enough for a couple of soft bags. Yeah, got my backpack here, and it easily fits, mga dude pare. Now, if you need more space than 257 liters, well, you gotta fold down the third row seats, as you can see, and that will give you 1,200 liters worth of cargo capacity, which is good enough for you can put 4 large tanker luggage right here in the cargo area of the Geely Okavango Elite. Now, if you're looking for the spare tire, but the good thing here is the Geely Okavango Elite also comes with a donut spare tire found underneath the car, which is a helpful feature that cannot be found in other hybrids and EVs nowadays. During the past few days that I've driven the Geely Okavango Elite, I was reminded as to why this midsize MPV was the original disruptor when it first arrived. It has a well-sorted drive that would appeal to a lot of mommy and daddy drivers out there and enough space to keep the kids happy. It also has enough tech and safety when compared to the other MPVs in the price segment, but not too much to intimidate you. Best of all, the Geely Okavango Elite still comes at a very approachable price, and with a 5-year warranty plus the solid support from Geely Motor Philippines, you know that you can get many years of dependable motoring from the Geely Okavango Elite. Thanks for watching.